Alright boys, what is going on? So obviously miniladd is not someone that, knows how to learn from his mistakes. I think that we know this at this point. I mean, this is miniladd Craig Thompson that we're talking about right now. The legendary Craig Thompson that made the clearing the air video. That was not really clearing the air whatsoever.
Hey guys, I want to talk about a lot of the stuff that's been going on online lately, whether it's through YouTube or Twitter or places like that. I've been reading a lot of your guys' comments as well, and I wanted to formally address everything. But as well as address everything, I want to talk about a lot of the rumors that are out there and debunk some of them too.
So what she's saying here is untrue.
It was more like him, blaming everything on his mental health for like 10 minutes or whatever, however long it was. It was just long enough for me to make a video on it. So yeah, I made a video on that. I kind of have left miniladd alone since then. I really want him to learn, man. I really don't want to attack him all the time, okay? I really want him to learn. I'll never forgive miniladd for what he did, but it would honestly be awesome if miniladd would learn from his mistakes, but he's never going to learn from his mistakes. So yeah, Craig Thompson is back at his, enabling. Once again, he is trying to manipulate his fans into feeling bad for him once again. I mean, he posted on Instagram recently. Before I get into that, I think that it is very important to give at least a little bit of background information on what's been going on recently. So miniladd has pretty much been a confirmed P-word, aka someone who is extremely into children in a way that it is disgusting. Like, that's the only way that I can really explain it. So with that being said, since miniladd is such a disgusting, person, like a absolute animal, someone that does not deserve any rights whatsoever, that's exactly how I feel. I'm not going to hold back whenever I'm talking about people like him, dude. I think that he is an absolute disgusting degenerate, okay? I think that he is a disgusting person. Honestly, I don't care if that's bullying or whatever. I honestly just don't care. I think that this guy is a complete loser. All right, guys like this have no respect for me and are never going to get any respect from me because of the fact that they do what they do to children. And in my opinion, it is absolutely disgusting. And if you have a problem with that, oh well, that's just rude. No, I don't care. You can have a problem with that. I really don't care. So miniladd was pretty much into kids. He sent some interesting pictures to kids, has pretty much been texting minors, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm saying. Pretty much talking very dirty to them in a way, and he was completely exposed for it and admitted to it on Twitter. Now that's a good thing. He admitted to it on Twitter, but everything else after that has been a complete and utter like just absolute mess. I mean, there's no other word for it. It's been a complete mess. He decided to take a 1 month mental health break is what he calls it in his new video, but we all know what it really was. He was just running away from the police to, I think, the UK, back to like Ireland, I think, where the age of consent, what he was doing is actually legal there. And then he went back to, posting his regular videos and pretty much is completely disregarding everything that happened and is not going to talk about it looks like. So with that being said, miniladd actually did make a new Instagram post, and I'd like to go ahead and check that out. I mean, it seems intriguing, right? It might be an amazing Instagram post. Yeah, a bit of a spoiler here. I know, spoilers aren't very good, but it's actually horrible. It's one of his worst responses ever.
Alright, hi everyone. So I've uploaded a bunch of Instagram stories, but I wanted to be on here as well just so I can keep this kind of diary entry as well. Basically what it is I was in therapy a few days ago, and we come to the conclusion, my therapist and I have body dysmorphia. I've known this for a while. I've just never really done anything about it. I'll leave the full kind of story in my Instagram stories if you want to go check that out. I'll also use the highlight tool, so every day I can upload it on there. But this is day one of me trying to fix that, of me trying to be happier within myself. I'm going to use Instagram now as like diary entries. So every day bar one rest day a week, I want to upload either me going to the gym or a progress photo, or just so, and I'll give myself 6 months. So in 6 months from now, I can look back at everything, see how far I've came, and then go from there. So that's really all. Go check out my Instagram stories if you're interested in this. But that's really it. So thanks.
Look, I'm not saying that miniladd is lying about his body dysmorphia. If he's really going through that, that sucks, and I hope he gets the help that he needs for that. I don't really want to dehumanize him here, but at the same time, I can't help but think that after this video came out, he had just released a video. It is now deleted, but he had just released a video, right, that was getting bombed with dislikes. bombed with hate comments, absolutely destroyed by the community that he has now built up, which is now completely tearing him apart. I mean, if you look at his social blade, all of his stats are completely red, and he's lost 130,000 subscribers in the last 30 days. And you know what's crazy? That is actually up 85%. The fact that losing 130,000 subs is up 85%. So like I said, I'm not saying that he is completely, you know, wrong here. I'm not saying that he is completely like saying this, that it's fake, right? I'm not saying that whatsoever. miniladd could truly hate himself, and honestly, if I was a predator, I would hate myself too. I mean, you're a disgusting human being if you do that. That's just facts. But I mean, I think that it is kind of a little bit, you know, a nice little coincidence, you know, a little convenient, right, that this is a timing that he's talking about it. You know, right after he just uploaded his worst received video, I think it had like a 7% like to dislike ratio, and if you don't know, that's horrible. That means only 7% of your audience actually thought that it was a good video, and only 7% of the audience actually enjoyed it. The other 93% did not. And it wasn't just a couple hour thing. No, that video was up for like days at a time. So yeah, that's pretty bad. He eventually removed the video. I think he actually removed it today. I'm not sure, but yeah, he actually ended up removing the video. And then whenever he's getting all this hate, he decides to make a video on Instagram like, hey guys, by the way, I'm really going through it right now. You should feel bad for me. Like, no, I'm not going to. Sorry, miniladd, but quite frankly, bro, I just don't care what you're going through. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't care. You know, miniladd, it's really hard for me to feel bad for you, bro. You've deleted over 10 million views on your channel, which is not really an insane amount for you, but it is still worth noting. Okay, that's pretty sketchy, bro. And plus, you're a predator, dude. Like, why should I feel bad for you? Who would feel bad for you? And why should they? Your fan base is turning on you, bro. You should pretty much just say, hey guys, this is what I did and I'm sorry. You know, personally, bro, I wouldn't forgive you, but I think that there's a lot of people out there that actually would forgive you. And honestly, if you apologize, bro, I would leave you alone. But we are never going to leave you alone. The commentary community is never going to leave you alone until you apologize, miniladd. Just apologize. Honestly, the only way that he can stop all of this is if he truly apologizes, not making another clearing the air video, not making like some half-assed apology if you really did, because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. This is completely avoiding the situation and just ignoring it and acting as if it didn't happen, hoping for the best. I'm gonna be honest here, miniladd, I really don't think that anything is gonna be for the best if you just continually do this. If you think that you can ignore allegations and confirmed allegations like this, I mean, some of them are not confirmed, some of them are. I'm not really going to talk about that. I've already made videos on that. If you think that you can genuinely ignore those allegations and just say, hey, I'm just going to ignore them, eventually they'll go away, you are wrong. Like, extremely wrong. This is something that the internet takes very seriously, miniladd. This is something that, I mean, everyone takes very seriously, and rightfully so. I think that it is something that everyone should take seriously. Being interested in children is sickening. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting, miniladd. I don't care what you want to say. If you want to say, well, I was in a bad state of mind. I don't care what state of mind you were in, miniladd. I don't care if you were in the worst state of mind ever. I just don't care. You were interested in children, and I have a feeling that he's just never going to address it. He's just going to continually try and sweep it under the rug, and eventually I honestly think it'll work, but we'll never leave you alone, bro. We're always going to make these videos, and honestly, hopefully, bro, you get hit with the line maker treatment eventually, where YouTube just outright deletes your channel. Honestly, I think censorship in that regard, it should be applauded. I personally am not for outright deplatforming people, but whenever you're using your influence to completely abuse it to, you know, gain an audience and then use that audience to your own, you know, pleasurable benefits, I think that you're an absolute piece of crap. All right, there's a difference between, you know, using your audience for money, using your audience to boost your ego or whatever, and then using your children audience to your own, you know, desires. If that is not disgusting to everyone that is watching this right now, you're probably either a child yourself or you are a disgusting human. Either or, bro. I mean, there could be in between, but it's either or usually. So, I mean, if you don't find that absolutely disgusting, you're not like, wow, yeah, maybe using your audience to, you know, gain some like pleasurable desires is kind of bad, then you're just an idiot, and you probably should never have an audience. And if you're a YouTuber that's watching this right now and you decide to do that in the future, then just know that people like me and Sense of Society, Decept, and a lot of all my other, you know, friends on YouTube will definitely make videos on you, and I hope that you look forward to that. Anyway, just thought that I would talk about this today. I know that I've been kind of making longer videos recently, but I think that a lot of you guys have kind of been asking for that. I think that you guys wanted to see, you know, what I have to say more on videos, and honestly, I'm kind of liking making them. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and check out all my other outlets in the description below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace.
She told me, baby, look alive. I told her that I died inside. There's something that can save me.